Lauren and everybody, our listeners. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second live show, right, Tiffany?
Yes, this is our second live show. I really love the live shows. I mean, when
I
we
know.
do them before, we're talking, so
We're on episode 20.
Wow.
Believe it. Wow. We're in the double digits now.
Oh, here, let me do my little intro.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to our podcast show, Knowledge to Inspire. I'm Tiffany Patlin, best-selling author of the book Unlocking Your Ability to Heal.
And I'm Lauren Patterson, also best-selling author of Freeing Your Heart for Love.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. I hit 3 categories in bestseller.
And that's her. That's what she's toasting to today, by the way.
Yeah.
And just so that you new listeners, our sole purpose is to discuss a variety of topics, both popular and taboo, and we will be sharing our personal experiences and present experts, inspiring guests, professionals, and upcoming authors, all with the wisdom and knowledge to inspire you.
That's my favorite part of our intro.
I'm so happy today. And so are you. We're so giddy today. The energy's like amazing.
Yeah, totally.
You want to share with people where you're at?
I am at Yosemite. So we came here to launch my book yesterday and celebrate my husband's birthday. But I did it. I launched the book specifically on his birthday because the whole book is dedicated to him, essentially. So I am in an Airstream right now. So we rented an Airstream at a place called Auto Camp. And they just have all these Airstreams set up on this property, and you got your own little barbecue pit, your own little, table to eat. And I thought I wanted to live in an Airstream, but I can't. Too small. It's too small.
If you want to know if you can live in it, visit it first, try it out.
Because I thought, like, literally, Tiffany, I would have to get rid of everything.
Really?
Everything. There's like no storage in here. Like, you can't decorate, really. I mean, it's crazy. It's small.
You paint the walls?
I mean, me and Gary, like, we can't walk through the kitchen together. Like, we have to go behind each other. That's how small it is.
That small? Jeez.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't know. If it was just me by myself, maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think a single person can do it. It's a beautiful little camper trailer, but I mean, we have AC, we have hot water. There's a really big shower in here. The bed is really comfortable, believe it or not.
That's important.
I took a lot of photo sessions with my book on the bed this morning, because it was really cool because it's in this trailer and it had like a nice backdrop.
I think that's awesome. Hey, all you listeners, if you have not already purchased her book, go do that now. It's on Amazon. Freeing Your Heart for Love. And read it. You can even read a sample of it, I believe. Amazon shows that.
Yeah, it does.
And then leave her a review. Leave her a review so that way people can learn about, how they can read it and come out better with, true love for themselves.
And you know what, Tiffany L, EBL Poetry, she's already told me that she can't put the Kindle down. She's been.
Aww,
I know.
That is a good sign when people tell you that they can't put your book down. That's so cool. I started reading it too yesterday more because I only got your little sample, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So when I got it yesterday, I started reading it, and I think I got either to chapter 3, and then I had to stop. I was like, whoa, because I fell into it too. It's a good book. It's good. It's beautifully written. It's a good book.
Okay, so I have a message that just popped up, and it says, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. Is it possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook?
That happened to me the other day, and what I did is I just continued, and the one that uploaded was cut off, but then at the end, you can download the full video and then repost it. Okay. At least that's what I did. I hope that that's what works. So
yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's funny because I got an email afterwards and they were saying that there's been a problem, but that it has been fixed. But apparently not. It's happening again right now.
That's so weird. Okay, so then, so it's
Per group.
so it is a Facebook thing.
It's either Facebook or StreamYard.
What? Well, thank goodness we're not paying for this service, right? It's free. We're gonna go back to Zoom if they don't fix this problem.
Oh, here it is. For the last few days, Facebook. It says Facebook. Facebook has been having an issue related to group live streaming permissions. The issue may have caused StreamYard to lose access to your Facebook account while streaming to a group. We are reaching out because it looks like you were affected based on our logs. Facebook has resolved the issue, so you shouldn't have any issues moving forward. And they're sorry for the trouble they caused. So maybe it is for the permission, so maybe it is by group. So maybe after this one hiccup for us in the group, it won't happen anymore. That's my guess.
So try going to, I know we're doing this live, but that's what a live show is. Try going to Facebook, go to Facebook and see if you can see us right now. I'm just curious. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I'm showing it. It's still showing.
Yeah, it says we're live. So
it says was live. And it's letting me redo the video, so I did cut off. You know how they can. So it cut off at 4:01. But like I was saying, we could just continue, or I don't know what you want to do, but that's what I did, and it worked fine.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah.
You just have to repost it.
Or we could end and go back in.
I don't know if it'll do the same thing again. I'm afraid it will.
It will, huh? Yeah, we'll just continue. Yeah, we'll just stay on. I mean, it says we're live. And anyways, it's recording. So I like what you said. It's just upload it.
Because it records it regardless. StreamYard will, because if the problem's with Facebook, then it's just messing with Facebook. I think that's why the StreamYard part worked, because StreamYard is recording it. See, because it says 7:33, so it's still going.
Yeah, and we're live on YouTube right now.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know that.
We're
YouTubers.
Yeah, we're YouTubers right now.
That's awesome.
So what are you toasting to today? You did not tell me. Yeah.
I know. I am toasting to this week making the jump and the leap to get back into working out, because I'm going to admit that I got a little stagnant there. Yeah, I was pumping some iron. I was going like this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. I did some intervals on the treadmill. So I started it yesterday. I did it again today, and I'm going to do it again tomorrow so I can get in the jive of that. And I'm on the road to losing 20 pounds, not necessarily about the weight though, really. It's because I don't do that. I'm not about the numbers, the weight. It's really just about how I feel and how I look, because I understand that when you're healthy, it's really not about the numbers. It's not. It's just about what your body needs and what you need. And I know my body's been needing to move around. So I've been getting my butt moving.
Wow.
I'm healthy. I think that's why I'm glowing, because I feel so happy today.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Self-love at its finest, Lauren.
Yeah. And like I was telling you, like, you know, my book released Monday, and everywhere we go here in Yosemite, we see, okay, you're going to trip out. I took a picture of this. We spotted a vacancy, you know, like a hotel, it says vacancy. Right above it, it said love. And we pulled over, and I put my book right under it and took a really cool picture. And the hotel is abandoned. There's nobody there. Really? Like broken glass everywhere. Like it looks like an old Western town.
Oh,
I was tripping out. But that wasn't the first place. We started driving some more. This was today. And then on a rock, we saw love is love. So I took my book and I took a picture with it under it.
Perfect spot that you went to. I'm telling you. I can't wait to see these pictures.
Yeah. Cool. Like love is like truly everywhere. This like I'm just really, really happy that all these signs and synchronicities are showing, you know?
It's because you're on the right path, huh?
Yeah. And I went live like you suggested all day yesterday, promoting my book. And
I was looking for you on Facebook, but then I realized She's an Instagram.
And you know what's funny, Tiffany? Like, I was so active on Instagram, I forgot to post my book launch on all the other social feeds.
That's why I thought you were just like, oh, I didn't get it because I know I could have reached out, right? But I was so busy yesterday, and I was just like looking, I'm like, I thought she was gonna like be on.
Yeah, because I don't do Facebook Lives. I do the Instagrams, but then I went on probably about 5:00. And that's when I started posting my book launch. I was like, I told my husband, I'm like, oops, I forgot to post it on my other feeds.
Oh, well, are you going to extend the 99-cent Kindle book throughout the week so that way people can still go buy it and leave you a review?
I am. I announced that live on my Instagram page, and I'm going to do a post and put it on my other pages. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to do it all week. Yeah.
That's awesome. So I already did it. So if you haven't,
your review is on there already.
Yay! So you can see my review.
You're the only one. You're the only one so far that they approved, because Suzanne did one too, but hers hasn't come through.
Yeah, they usually do about 4. I was afraid they were going to kick me off because I did that for somebody else. And remember, I just was telling you how it said that I was spam or something, and I was so mad. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, and I like the pretty picture of the book you did, how it like opens up and has that heart light. You put an image with your review.
Oh, yes, that's right. Because it said that when you do a review, pictures are more helpful, but I don't have your book. I know. Did I pre-order it?
You did.
Okay.
I'm mailing them all out when I get back.
Okay.
So
I didn't have my book. Otherwise, I would have used that photo.
I know.
I was like, what can I do? What can I do? So
but I do want people to take pictures with the book and tag me, because that's really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. Well, you know what? When I get it, I'll definitely do that for you.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see if our guest, because she's supposed to be on right at 3:15.
Yes.
I hope she's not having problems logging in.
Miss Yvette Boden. I'm excited to meet her. She seems super interesting.
Yeah, and can you believe we talked to her like back in January?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we've been busy. And I got a lot more people that want to be on our podcast.
Yeah. One lady reached out to me already. I forgot her name already, but I told her to email me to Knowledge to Inspire, the Knowledge to Inspire email.
So did you hear that, listeners? If anybody's listening and you want to be on the podcast show, email Lauren at, what is it? Knowledge to Inspire?
Knowledge to Inspire at gmail.com.
Gmail, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Yvette confirmed, so. But we do have plan B, right, Tiffany?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about anything and everything, right?
Because life happens, and, this is a live show, and the show must go on because I'm in an Airstream in Yosemite and still doing the show.
Yes, you showed up. And that's one of the things I love about you is that you are committed and you show up.
Yeah.
And so I love that. So maybe we should.
I'll have to take a picture of my setup. It's funny. I'm on my laptop's on a dinner tray. You know those dinner TV stands?
Uh-huh.
And then
you should really do that.
My microphone is like coming out from the TV stand. I have my ring light. I brought my ring light. I brought my camera.
I had the lighting.
I brought everything. I was like, okay, well, the show must go on. I have to bring everything.
You got to tell your hubby to take a picture of you in action. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. He went to the pool.
Oh, must be nice.
I know. He went swimming. I was like, I want to go swimming.
No, me too. We're still here in Utah. It's still 50 degrees, girl. It's cold. It was raining yesterday. It's just, I just want the sun.
I don't blame you.
I need to do a Sundance.
How do you live in that snow? I can't do the snow.
You know what? Well, I didn't know that it was going to be this bad. When we did the research, it said 4 seasons. There is no 4 seasons. It feels like it's winter for like 8 months, and then we're lucky if we get 4 months of summer. At least that's how I feel. That's
so
why
when does your sunny weather start?
It should have been here already. I remember last year around this time, I think it was warm enough already, and it's just not. It's Utah's weird. It'll be hot one day. Like the other day, when was that? It was a holiday. Was it Easter? I don't remember what day it was, but I bought this thing because my kids are all about rainbow right now, right? So I bought this rainbow. It's like a thing like this, and water shoots down from it. It has two clouds on the side. So I bought it, and it was actually hot enough for them to run through it.
Yeah.
But now it's not. Like one day it's like that, and then the next day it'll like snow flurry. It's
That's
weird.
weird.
And I can't handle it. I don't like it. So I can see why people like you have to know like what resonates with you and what doesn't. Some people love the cold, and that's great, but not me. Like it's not good for me. I've been here and I'm thankful for it though, because I think being here is what sparked that depression to make it kind of brought it back out of me.
Yeah.
And it helped me heal. So if it weren't for that, who knows? Maybe I would still be living my life blind. So in some ways, I'm thankful, but I think I'm ready to move on.
That's good. Yeah. Are you coming back to California?
No, we won't ever go there unless they change the laws, because it's crazy out there, man. It's scary, especially with little kids, everything that they're doing. And so we won't go back there. We miss the weather. It was probably my favorite place to live. I thought Vegas was, but that's because that's all I knew. But Vegas is too hot. Arizona is way too hot. And no, my husband doesn't want to move there because he says it's too humid.
It is. Oh my God, girl. I was going to move there because of the pricing of homes. Yes. But I went to go visit for training twice. I hated it. I was like, I am not moving here.
And they say it takes a little bit. I don't know how long. Is it 6 months or a year? But it takes a while to see if you can acclimate to it. Well, I think we've already been here for 3 years. Yeah, no. My poor kids, they're stuck in the house. And
I know.
I try to bring them outside and they're like, it's too cold. And it's like, so it's not healthy. Like it just doesn't work for us. So we acknowledge that, and it's worth it to us to make a move, this next move, and hopefully to our forever home, our land. That's the goal. We want land. We want space.
Nice. Before I forget, I remember my angel number is 5, and remember my books came in 5 boxes. Well, the fifth box got lost.
What?
Yeah. The shipping, they don't know where it's at. It's stuck in Wyoming. It's been in Wyoming for a few days, like more than a few days.
That's all about.
And she told me, because I had this weird kind of intuition, maybe it's lost with somebody that needs my book. So I told my husband, I'm like, wouldn't that be cool if somebody like contacted me and said, oh my God, I have your box of books, but I'm really inspired by you because, like just some big thing comes out of it.
Yes. I was thinking the same thing before you said it. I'm not joking. I was.
Because my life, everything happens for a reason. And I'm like, there has to be a reason why the box is lost. Like, why haven't I received it? It got lost from the other 4.
And you're going in each state, right? And so there's Wyoming. Oh no, you got
never
stuck.
Happened before.
Oh, there you go. You're back. You got stuck for a minute.
She said that this has never happened before, which makes me even more. And speaking of 5s, my bike number today was number 5.
So did you look up the number 5 in the meaning?
Yeah. Want to hear it?
Here, yes.
Okay.
That way, if our listeners are getting them.
Yeah, and I think Yvette, like something happened to her because she's not coming on. So, but the show must go on.
Yes, we can talk about self-love in honor of your book launch this week. I love that. We can talk about angel numbers. For all you listeners out there, if you don't know anything about angel numbers, Lauren and I have been what's the proper term? Words. We have been seeing specific numbers. Mine has been a series of 1s, and I've been seeing them everywhere. And I didn't even realize at first that it had a special meaning behind it. Each single digit number has a meaning. And when it's doubled or tripled, it's just more impactful. It just makes that more, it's like more enhanced of what that number means.
Yes.
And mine started changing into the fours, and it made sense with everything that was happening in my life. And your numbers are the threes and the fives. And so you've been seeing them everywhere. And that's what they say. The angels try to communicate with people through numbers. That's one of the ways, just one of the ways. And so if you see a specific number, it doesn't have to be the same number like 22 or 44. It could be like 1158. But if you see that number on a regular basis, like on your door, on your bike, on this, on a piece of paper, a dollar amount, the angels are trying to communicate to you. So try to pay more attention to that. And it's not the ones that are, it's not you looking for it. It's just, oh, wow, I had no control over that. And the number's there, like on a receipt, random things like that. So go ahead and share. I'm so excited to hear.
Yeah. And then Yvette's on, so we'll bring her on in a minute. But so angel number 5, it says, brings a message. So this number 5 has been prominent since I finished my book. The 5 has just been coming up. So since January. So angel number 5 brings a message from the angels that important life changes are upon you. And these changes will bring about many positive opportunities for you. The angels ask that you look upon these changes with an optimistic and positive attitude, as they are destined to bring you many long-term benefits.
Yep. That is on the road to where you're at.
Yeah, exactly. Because, and I started seeing 5s right after my book was done. So it's amazing.
So crazy. I love that though.
Yeah. So are you ready to bring on our guest, Tiffany?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, Yvette. Let's add her to the stream.
Hi,
Yvette.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. All day I thought it was like Wednesday, but it's Tuesday.
One of those weeks.
Yeah.
One of those weeks. How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for your patience. I was telling Tiffany, we talked to you back in January, wasn't it?
It was quite a few months ago. I can't remember the month, but it's been a while. But that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, thank you though.
I'm glad I made it on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read a little bit about your bio, and then we'll just get into chatting with you. So Yvette Boden, is it Boden?
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. As the founder and author behind Awaken Woman, a digital platform designed to inspire and invigorate females, author Yvette Boden writes with endless empathy. In just 2 years, AW has amassed tens of thousands of followers, thanks to a combined 500 plus articles centered around celebrity profiles, relationships, love, abuse, motherhood, and Latino culture. Infused with the signature blend of her pragmatism and compassion, in 2021, she was named one of the Bella Bosses We Admire by Bella Magazine. So that's amazing. And her profile, Tiffany, is like amazing. It's really, really impressive. So we'll just get into talking to you.
Thank you so much. I just released a new interview today, which I'm super excited about, and it's such an important topic. Last week was Infertility Awareness Week, and I had the amazing opportunity to interview Liliana Vasquez from E! Entertainment News. Awesome. And she shared her journey. And it's just such a powerful topic for women, that especially in Latino culture, because I think we see it as a taboo. So I wanted to highlight that because it really is an important topic.
Wow. Awesome. So I think Tiffany has the first question for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to know, I always ask everybody, what got you started? Like, was it something in your past, or was it your calling? How did you find that? Like, just what was it? Like, how'd you get into this?
Honestly, I've always journaled, but I started writing my book actually. I don't know, within the first year of my divorce. It was a really painful time. I was going into a depression, and I found that writing was it was comforting to me. And some days I wrote till 3, 4 in the morning, and it was almost like a frantic writing. And before I knew it, I had, I don't know, 20 pages. And I thought about how lonely I felt and how there must be so many other women that were going through what I was going through. So I don't know. I felt, and I always say this, the book wrote me, and I wanted to put it out there because there are other women that felt the same way. And I wanted them to know that this is something that is more common than, we want to admit or we'd like. So I just started writing, and I don't know. It's almost like it's something bigger than me and something that I want to share to help heal and just help connect us.
I love that so much.
Tiffany's wheelhouse is healing.
Oh, thank you.
What is the book about? Can you summarize like what it's about?
That's easy. It's part memoir, part self-help, and it's all about my journey from really, it begins with the divorce and the 5 stages of grief, the anger, the denial, the depression, not in that order, but coming to the on the other side, acceptance, and then what I call part 2, which is my awakening. And it's funny because as time has gone by, I feel like we don't have just one awakening. There are several throughout our lives, and I'm kind of, I have to embrace it. There's pain, there's difficulty, but on the other side of that is growth. So the book just covers, me falling in love again, finding myself again, which is huge because we spend so much time sometimes in relationships that we forget who we are as mothers, as wives, as career women. And I felt that it was so important to highlight that I was able to go on that journey of self-discovery, and I came out okay. And the awakened woman was born, or an awakened woman was born.
Wow.
I love it so much. Like I'm like geeking out over here because Lauren and I are authors, and we wrote a memoir, and it's a self. So like everything that you're saying, correct me if I'm wrong, Lauren, but like I'm totally geeking out over this right now. I like love
that's
you.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I started the journey in 2018, and the book was published 2019. So AW is really Memorial Day to be 3 years old.
Wow.
Nice. I'm gonna get your book. We should totally do that. We should like exchange all the book links.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yeah, my book just released, so Freeing Your Heart for Love.
Oh, congratulations! That's such a big deal.
So I just released.
That feeling.
Show mine off too.
And there's Tiffany.
I like that. Unlocking healing.
Where's your book? Show your book.
Of course. How'd you know I have it?
Oh, let's all show it together. Let's show it
Yes,
together.
we gotta do it. Can you do a screenshot?
Oh, wait. Can we do a screenshot? Hold on.
Oh, yeah. How do we do that?
I did it.
Did you really? Okay, you can send it to us.
I'll send it to you.
That's so cute.
I love it.
Well, congratulations.
I love empowering other women. This is like awesome. Me and Tiffany do that a lot.
Oh my gosh, it's been such an inspiration just meeting so many women and being able to share that energy. I think is priceless because growing up, you sort of, especially through high school, you sort of had this idea that you're pitted against each other and there's competition, but it doesn't have to be that way. And I think this journey has definitely taught me that there are strong women out there that will support you.
Yeah.
I'm right there. I'm right here. Lauren's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I came from, like, I had a lot of careers where women bosses would bully me because, I was so motivated and driven to do a good job that they were actually threatened by me. So
I was called aggressive. Nice. I was called aggressive once.
It's just crazy, right?
She was like, I don't understand. Like, how do you get things done so quickly? How are you so eager? I'm like, I don't get it. I mean, you want me to do the job.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting let go of that job, by the way.
Yeah.
It's probably a blessing in disguise, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Everything happens for a reason. Like the boss that was bullying me, she let me go. I was like, thank you. I mean, what can you say?
Blessings come in different ways. And I absolutely think that whatever leaves your life, it's for a reason, and something else, something better comes along.
Yeah. So, Tiffany, do you have your next burning question for Yvette?
What is your biggest failure, like that sticks out, and what did you learn from it that would be helpful for others?
That's a trick question, because I used to think of my failures a lot, and now I feel they're more lessons than failures.
Mm-hmm.
But
Love it.
I don't. My biggest failure. You know what? I would say not going for what I wanted early on in life. I sort of took a back seat instead of, going for the things that I wanted to make others happy. I would say that is probably a failure. If you would have asked me this, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I would have said my divorce, but it's actually not a failure because I found greatness from it. So I think it's all about perspective, right?
Yeah. I agree 1,000%.
So you were divorced. So you didn't give up on love, and you found love again?
I did. We've been together about 7.5 years.
Aww.
And, love looks different this time. It's much more mature. It's realistic. It's real in the sense that during my marriage, I felt like, he was perfect. I was perfect. Everything was great when it really wasn't. And now I accept, my mate for who he is. He accepts me. We're not perfect, but we support each other and we really work to make things work. And I'm learning that relationships, they just take work. They're hard.
Yeah.
They're hard.
Yeah. I mean, because, it does take two people to work at it. Otherwise, it won't work.
Right. But I say sometimes that I'm in love again, but with my eyes wide open. Completely different.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Because it's true, we become blind. And it's true, we do lose ourselves. That is something that I myself did not know. I mean, I learned way, 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 way too late that before you get into a relationship with somebody, you want to make sure that you've cleaned your closet out. Like if there's anything traumatic that you've gone through in your life, that you do a self-scan and you heal throughout. So that way you not only attract another person who is level-headed as you and, in that same space, but you guys have a stronger foundation for a relationship and it's more likely to last longer, and mature.
But don't you find that, like, even now, and we've been together almost 7.5 years, I'm still learning about him. He's still learning about me. And it really, you never stop getting to know each other. Which I think it keeps it, interesting for sure. But there are still parts of me that are evolving. And as long as he can embrace all of that and vice versa, I think, that's one battle won. Because we tend to idealize people, our partners. And I think that's where you head into trouble. And I've done it. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah. I mean, when I went to marriage counseling, she put it in like a circle. So you start here and then you move here and then you move here and then you move back here.
Really?
Because she was saying you start because you're like what you just said, like getting to know each other. You grow apart because people change over the years. You grow more apart and then you realize you are meant to be together and you just come back together as one. So everything's always like that.
But it
was like a diagram of a circle, and that's how she explained it to me, and I was like, "That's interesting. I never thought of it that way."
But it's interesting because what happens is when you have that distance, you can get lost, and things happen. Life happens.
Yeah.
So it definitely is. It's teamwork.
Yeah. for sure.
That's true. Yeah, because I've been with my husband for 14 years. We've only been married for what, 5, but we've been together for 14 years, and we didn't know, we didn't clean our closets before we got together, so it's been really, really challenging. And we've talked about divorce, that's come up, but we've been trying to make things work because we realize that it's not that we don't love each other, it's just that we have baggage that's weighing us down. And then that's when I went on this amazing, awakening transformation. And it was amazing. I mean, when you get your hands on my book and you read it, it's
Okay.
same thing with Lauren. They're
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
We both have transformation. I mean, it is all about transformation, right? It's like, can you do the work to get to where you want to be, your highest, best version of yourself?
Exactly. And
then it affects everyone around you.
And you just, I think embracing it is such a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for people who are too scared to, I don't know, make that change, to do the D word? I know you mentioned something about in the Latin community and all that.
Wow. It's such a difficult subject because everyone's circumstances are different. And there is no one advice for everyone. But the thing I would say is one of the hardest, if you ask me what's the most difficult part of the journey, it has been finding my truth, being honest with myself, looking at myself and, telling myself those ugly truths. I think that's where you start with your truth. And I think once you do that, sort of everything else falls into place. I can't tell you, well, you should leave him because of this and this reason. It's
Right.
more about finding your truth, finding out who you are, finding that self-love. And once you can nurture that and that starts growing from the core, there are a lot of things that you're just going to let go of because you won't accept for yourself. So I think it's more about, don't be afraid of, going on that journey to search your truth. I think that's where it starts. I wouldn't say, do this or do that. I think it just starts there. It really, really does.
I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, Lauren's story is all about that. I mean, when she found self-love, everything just changed. And I want everybody in the world to learn the truth of who they are. That's what I tell people. Start learning the truth of who you are, because when we're born into whatever our parents were into. We absorb everything, and that might not resonate with us when we grow up as an adult ourselves. So we have to do that self-scan again, but this time about our values and what resonates with us, and shed what doesn't, and just start rebuilding if need be, and becoming who you are. And then what you, like you said, what you will and won't accept. It can be challenging.
It's I have to tell you, and it's constant practice, because even now there's times when I'm going through something and just telling myself that truth and trusting my gut, and knowing that I'm doing what I need to do to be okay. Those things are hard.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop being hard. I think the desire to find your true self has to be bigger than the fear. I think once that happens, things just start evolving from there. Because there's fear. There's just always going to be fear.
Yeah. Yeah. So we like to end our show with like a positive quote, or do you have something that you love to say, like a mantra of some sort?
For me, there's one big one. Love yourself, seek self-worth, and be true to who you are. I mean, that's what everything is about. That's what life is about. I think once you do those things, life looks really different and your choices look different.
Yeah.
How you think, how you feel, how you react, everything is different.
And it's constant work. I'm not saying I feel that way every day. And I
Yeah.
always say that it's just work and reinforcement. And, you know, some days I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, this is going wrong. You know, I don't know where to go from here. I just feel stalled, stuck. You know, we all go through that. But it's about getting out of that, finding ways to just, you know, hold on to that self-love and know that you deserve better and you'll do better.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can do.
That's awesome. Okay, one last time we hold up our books and tell everybody to buy them. Okay, buy our books, everyone.
Is yours on Amazon, Yvette?
Amazon and Barnes and Noble, yes.
Okay.
Awesome. And what was the name of your book? Shout out the name of your book so people can know where to.
It's A Journey to Finding the Best Self.
Nice.
A Journey to Becoming the Best Self. Nice.
To becoming the best self. Oh,
and we will post the links and then join our Facebook group because this is where the video is. It's also on YouTube.
Awesome.
So
there might be two of them. I don't know what you're going to do, Lauren, if you're going to delete the other one and just upload this one.
Yeah, because Facebook had problems streaming this live, so we might have to re-upload it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will definitely be in your group and I'll be looking out for it.
Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate you being here.
Let's stay in touch.
Yeah. I'm going to go find you right now.
Yeah, find me. I'll follow you back.
Okay.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, that was so great.
We're still on live, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are. Okay, awesome.
When
I looked at it, it was in the 4s.
I was thinking like after our guest gets off, we could just end the show with me and you, because that's what a lot of other podcast hosts do.
I love her. Oh my God. See, that was weird. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but we were just talking about numbers.
444.
Yes, it's 444 right now on my clock. And right now, when I looked up at the live time, it said 4-2 and then 4-4. And then we were talking, and I just, for no reason at all, just looked down and it said 444. See, like
so
but
before we leave, what does 4 mean? What does angel number 4 mean?
It's supposed to be intention. When I watched the video, it said, I watched this YouTube video and it said so many things. And in that moment, this was months ago. And in that moment, it brought tears to my eyes because it was everything that I was experiencing. Okay, I remember now. It was saying stuff like about how that I had lived a hard life and that everything it is that I have gone through, that is over with now, and that everything was going to change for the better, and just everything that I was going through, which is true. And so when it started talking about my past, like how you've gone through a lot, I was like tearing up. It's like, they know me. Like, it's true. And it's, I don't know. I'm just like, I have goosebumps. Like, this is just like insane. And then you and I were talking about this just earlier in the beginning.
Yeah.
See? That those are my numbers, the 444. And now, before it used to be just doubles, and now I'm seeing the 3 4s more. So I'm like, something big is coming. Something big is going to happen. And then yours were the same thing. So
yeah, and I wanted to just show you the cards I pulled because I've been pulling the same messages. So today's card was expect miracles.
Oh wow! Yes,
I've never pulled this one, and from the other deck was the lovers.
Oh, and now that represents to me your guys' weekend, all the love symbols you saw.
Yeah, and this archangel is the archangel of love. And remember, I told you I've been seeing love everywhere here in Yosemite.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
I've been seeing hearts. I've been seeing love written everywhere.
I think that's so cool.
It's so amazing. And I remember my angel cards telling me, watch out for synchronicities. Look at the signs. There's going to be a lot of signs coming to you. And I just have to show you this. Okay, so here's the picture I was telling you about. Driving down the road. Love.
Well, that one looks cool.
And I put my book right down there.
I see it.
So my book has become like, where is Waldo in Yosemite? Because I've been placing it everywhere and taking pictures of it.
That's so cool. I love that idea. I can't wait till you post those on Instagram.
Yeah, I have hundreds, Tiffany. So Yeah.
Put some on Facebook too, would you?
I know. Facebook. So thanks everyone for watching, and thank you again to our amazing guest Yvette. And we will be back next week with another guest, exciting, amazing guest. So
with more knowledge to inspire you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.